Without doing any statistical calculations, we're going to figure out which quiz has the greater mean and the greater standard deviation. Well, if you take a look at this one, the quadratics quiz, you take a look at all the data, it looks like maybe the mean might be around 3. Okay, if you take a look over here with the statistics quiz, all of the marks seem to have shifted over a little bit. This is where the previous quiz was at 3. That's where the data is actually starting in this case. So I would say here that the statistics quiz is probably the one with the greater mean. As for the standard deviation, we're talking about the spread of the data. You noticed on the quadratics quiz, everything seems to be centered around the 3. There's a lot of data at 3, and then of course it drops quite a bit from there. So there's more data at 3 and maybe a little bit at 2 and 4. Then there's not a whole lot at 1 and 5. So the spread here would probably be narrower. Alright, and that would result in a lower standard deviation. Over here, for each mark, we have a frequency of 3. Alright, so in this case, there is a wide spread between the marks. In that case, the greater standard deviation would be the stats quiz as well. For B, we have to use the statistical features of a graphing calculator to confirm these results. So in this case, what I would suggest, turn these into frequency tables so it makes a little bit more sense when entering it into your calculator. So here's what I've done. For the quadratic quiz, I put in the marks that really matter. You notice there was 0 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, but they had 0 marks, so I didn't bring those ones in. These ones here had actual frequencies, so one person got 1 mark, 6 people got 3 marks, so on and so forth. So that's what I did for both of these. From there, you can enter that into your calculator. Don't forget, of course, you have to use 1 var stats, and you have to let the calculator know you're using 2 columns. So you have to go L1, comma, L2, comma. So in that case, what you're going to find is the mean for your quadratic quiz is going to be about 3.067, and your standard deviation is going to be about 0.998. When you do the stats quiz, you're going to find the mean is going to be 5, and your standard deviation is going to be 1.414. Alright, so we did say that the statistics quiz had the greater mean, and the statistics quiz also had the greater standard deviation. Judging by our results in the calculator, I'd say that we were correct.